we'll start doing the cash flow question. Let's have a look. We will look at everything. I have arranged a format also. You can also prepare it in advance in your notebooks and start working on the things. Let's start with additional information given. You're told during the year a piece of machine costing rupees 15,000 on which accumulated depreciation was 3 was sold for 10,000. If we notice in this question, we are given machinery and accumulated depreciation. We prepare two accounts in this. One is machine account, second is accumulated depreciation account. Let's note their brought down and carried down. This is opening, this is closing. Assets have debit balance, so brought down comes here as 10,50,000 and carried down comes here as 13,50,000. It's reverse in the case of accumulated depreciation, brought down 3 lakh here and carried down 4 lakh comes here. Now let's look at the information provided. During the year, a machine of 15 on which depreciation was 3. So that means depreciation on assets sold is 3,000. This 3,000 comes here also, comes here also. Here we write accumulated depreciation. Here we will write machine account. So out of 15, 3 gone, it's worth 12, sold for 10. So cash what I get on sale is 10,000 and I have a loss of 2,000 rupees. Now let's try to solve this. What will happen here? It's 4 lakh 3,000, this is 3 lakh. So 1 lakh 3,000 is my depreciation during the year, which actually goes to my statement of P&L. This is what we add in operating activity. Let me do it side by side for you. When I come to operating activity, here depreciation to be added is 1 lakh 3,000 rupees. Now let me move up to the concept of purchase and sale. We have calculated sale for 10,000. Let's see the amount of purchase. What is the difference? 10 lakh 50, 1350, 3 lakh. And this is 15. So 3 lakh 15,000 is my amount of purchase. So purchase is outflow of investing. Sale is inflow of investing. I come to my investing heading. Sale of sale of machine, I get 10,000. Purchase of machine is 3,15,000, but I write that in bracket, that is negative for me. So with that, the information of machinery is shown carefully by us at all possible places. Then comes debentures. Debentures were issued on 31st 3/14. That means on last day. Let's see the amount of debentures. They were issued on last day. So for full year, we had debentures of 1 lakh and rate is 10% per annum. So interest on debenture is equal to 10,000 rupees. Again, this needs to be shown at two places. I show here interest on debenture under operating activities. I also show it here. I am adding. Please remember, here it is added. By default, some of you put it in bracket. Don't do that. But yes, in your financing activity, interest on debenture amount was 10,000 is an outflow. We have issue of debentures also because it was, let's see the amount. Let me show you the change in debentures. Debentures was for us rupees 1 lakh, it becomes 150. So we have here issue of debentures for 50,000 rupees. Let's move on to the next thing. We have taken care of all adjustments. Now let's post everything given in the question one by one. Share capital equity 750 to 10 lakh. This will be called issue of shares, which is an inflow of financing activity. So financing head which you have written, write issue of shares 2 lakh 50,000 rupees. Let's move to the next thing. Next thing which we have in the question is, we have treated this. Next thing we have reserves and surplus 150 to 250. Surplus statement of P&L. Current year minus previous year is our profit, which will be added in the working note. So I come to working note. Profit after tax is 1 lakh. We need to calculate profit before tax by treating for dirt, as we have already discussed. So here I come to the next thing, which is, we have treated this, already treated this we have posted. Now we have current liabilities. Under that, trade payable 1 lakh to 75,000. Decrease, current liability has direct relation, decrease minus increase plus. So this is a decrease. I will deduct this amount and it will come here. Decrease in current liabilities, trade payables, there's a decrease of 25,000. I have to minus that amount. Let me move ahead. Let's move to other things. We have short term provision, where we have provision for tax. For this, one way is prepare an account if additional information is given. If no additional information given, previous year paid, current year made. Made is added in dirt. So let me add 35,000 first of all. I add here 35,000 provision for tax made. 30,000 is paid, that comes under operating activity as outflow. So here tax paid will come under operating activity, and that tax paid is, sorry, move ahead. So this tax paid for me is 30,000 rupees. This is an in bracket. This has to be deducted. Let's come to the next thing. We have fixed under that tangible asset. Tangible assets given under notes, which I have already treated. So this doesn't need any working. We have intangible goodwill. From 135 it becomes 235. There is an increase. Increase in goodwill is purchase, and purchase is investing activity. So let me move to that. Purchase of goodwill. What was the amount? Let's have a look again. Amount of goodwill was 135 becomes 235, so 1 lakh. And when we purchase it, obviously it is an outflow, it will come in bracket. Let's look at the next thing which we have in the question. We have treated for intangible. Now we come under current asset, inventory, increase. Current assets have indirect relationship. Their decrease is added, increase is deducted. So this is an increase of 45,000. This will be deducted. Inventories 45,000 will be deducted by us. Let's move on to the next. Next we have trade receivable. It remains same, no change. Cash and cash equivalent, bank overdraft, marketable securities, these things we don't take. So let's come back to the next part. I come first of all to my working note. First thing, I should come to my working note. There is no other thing given. So 1,35,000. There is no interim dividend. There is no reserve increase. Only tax was there. I have taken that. This is my profit before tax. Question will actually start with this. Now this I put here as per working note. I have the amount which is same amount which I have written here, 135, gets copied here. We have loss on sale or not? Let's see. Yes, we have loss on sale of how much? 2000 rupees. So that loss on sale also gets added. Simultaneously only we should have added. But let's add it now. Loss on sale 2000. So this is 1,05,000, 1,15,000. So 115 when added to 135 gives you 2,50,000. Next, we don't have anything here. Operating profit before working capital changes is 250 only. Now we deduct. We have nothing to add, but we have two things to deduct: 40 and 20, 60, and 170. So when I deduct 70,000 from 2,50,000, I will get 50. When I get 2 lakh. 2 lakh minus 20 is 1,80,000. From this 30,000 tax paid, 1,50,000 is cash generated in operating activities. That's my A. Now I come to B. In B, two negative things are there. 4,15,000 minus 10,000 is 4,05,000, but answer is negative. That's cash used. So I had 1,50,000 A. My B is negative 4,05,000. Let me see what my C is. 250 plus 50, 3 lakh minus 10,000, 2,90,000 is my C, cash flows from financing activities. That's my C. So when I do the total, 2 plus 1, 3, 4 lakh 40 minus 4 lakh 5,000 is 35,000. So my A plus B plus C, I am just changing the place of this one. This C should be here, 2,90,000. So I get here 35,000 as A plus B plus C. Now let me look for my opening balance of cash and cash equivalent. My opening balance is 60,000. So when I add to 35 60,000, I get 95,000 rupees. If my closing balance of cash and cash equivalent is this, I have solved this question almost correctly. Yes, there can be errors. If you calculate interest wrongly, it may tally because both places wrong amount is shown. But other things will be correct, you will get marks for that. You may not be asked all activities, you might be asked any two. So please learn how to handle such where what needs to be put. Don't do the full thing in that case. Is that clear? So this is the first question which we have done in the series of cash flow statement solving questions. This is series 1. In the link, you will be finding the same question. You will be finding the format of cash flow statement. Actually, you are supposed to make it. Maybe one or two questions you can do with that. In future, you are expected to prepare this format on your own. Thank you.